Howdy, my name is David Taylor, coming to you as always from beautiful, damn beautiful Houston, Texas. Hope y'all are doing all right today. As you can see in the big screen below, you were riding with me in the afternoon. This is video footage for the ride home, just so you guys can check it out. It's nice blue skies. Let's just tilt it up. There you go, pointing right at the sky there. Look at that, man. Blue skies, gotta love it. So this is actually 1960. I'm sorry, that's 1960 up there. I'm on Jones, and we are heading south on Jones Road 290, and we'll just go down here a little bit. This is not on my way home, but we're gonna drive around a little bit so you can see some more of the area. So hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Sorry about no show on Friday, man. Just got a little bit caught up. I have been working on my garage all last week. I was working on my garage. Now it is clean, but I actually have a truck bed full of shit, and I must have loaded up like 7 garbage cans filled with just shit, you know? But like that nice lady said on that one video that I watched very recently, gotta throw your junk away, right? Anyway, and you know, my wife also might have helped motivate me slightly to get going on that too. I don't know for sure. Just, you know, that honey-do list can get a little loud occasionally, if you know what I mean. And when I say that, I mean she yells at me until I do it. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. We've been talking about it. It's a group decision. Yeah, we decided together that I was going to clean the garage. All right. Anyway, moving on. All right. So, don't have any news for you today. We do have a weather report, and then we're going to move straight on to the comments and questions. And I think today we're going to talk. Pretty sure Mike F asked about the California. So I have been meaning to talk about the trip to California specifically, and my impressions about the state. So we're gonna do that today. And also, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna answer all of your burning comments and questions. And I did want to also talk about some of the general, for Houston specifically, some of the thoughts I have about your evenings and how you might want to spend them. Remember, we're still heading south here on Jones, down on the big screen on the bottom. So it is 65 degrees and sunny today. Wind to the north at 11 miles per hour. The humidity is at a very low 34%. Dew point at 36. Pressure is down at 30.22 inches, and visibility is 10 miles, baby. That's right. All day long, 10 miles. Lovely. Was pretty chilly this morning. Yeah, it's probably in the 60s. It's a little cool, but it feels good. It's not hurting my feelings right now. I'm enjoying it. Because, you know, it's okay because the wind's not too bad. You know, and the sun's shining, and it feels good. Oh, man, just, you know, another beautiful spring day. So, yeah, all right. Well, let's talk about. And I'll do a bigger video on it. Maybe I should just do a big video on it. But, you know, I really think, I don't know where everybody comes from and stuff, but I grew up in the suburbs here in Houston. And the best part about Houston is really, like, the evenings. You know, that's, like, my favorite part. And, you know, that may have something to do with, like, just, you know, like, I get home, I get that first cold beer, I get to see my kids and my wife, you know, take off my boots and just, you know, relax. So that might have a lot to do with it, but, man, I just love hanging out in the evenings, you know, because it's usually cooler, and when I say cooler, it's going to be between 75 and 85 degrees at night. Compared to the 90 to 100 degrees that it's going to be in the daytime, that is significantly cooler temperature. But also, the breeze tends to pick up, And so even though you're like, oh my God, it's fucking 85, 80 degrees, that's hot, David. Yeah, it's hot, but it's nice. It's a nice, because it's warm, but it feels cooler compared to how your day was. And the breeze is blowing. You get just that good smell, because like everywhere, I swear to God, everywhere in Texas, you can smell wood smoke. I don't know why it is. Probably because all the people burning wood smoke, which is something I do as well myself. Just because I like the way wood smoke smells. But man, I'm just telling you, it's the most comfortable part of the day. I mean, it just feels great. And you can go outside and just relax and really enjoy it. Now, yeah, there are mosquitoes depending on where you live and who you are. You know, mosquitoes tend to like certain people more than others because of the way their blood smells or some genetic bullshit or something like that. You know, I would advise, if you have trouble with mosquitoes, and listen, I live right next to a creek. You know, there's standing water and shit all around. So I understand what it's like to have some issues with it. But for the most part, you can plant certain kinds of plants that will help keep them away, right? So that, I would definitely suggest that. And also, you can get the bug spray stuff and spray that around just towards the back, you know, so you don't have to smell too much. You get some citronella or something like that. You know, there's ways to deal with it that aren't too intrusive on your having a good time self. You know, so I would recommend taking advantage of that. We're still heading south here, by the way, on Jones Road. So, you know, I would just hate for anybody to miss out on what I consider the nicest part of the day. So, definitely you want to check that out if you just moved. The other thing I would do is invest in your backyard area or your patio. Maybe you're in an apartment, you know, or maybe you're leasing a house. You don't want to put too much money in it. I get that. But stupid fucking goddamn. Sorry. Put some money in there, man. I mean, you know, put some money into it, dude, because it's worth it. You want to spend your quality time on the back porch. You want to get a place that has a back porch that's facing east, north, or south, too, by the way. Don't face that shit west if you can possibly avoid it, because then the sun is looking right at you and it's not nearly as comfortable. You want to be in the shade. You know what I mean? You want to be in the shade. You know, but spend some money on some nice furniture that's comfortable but can still get wet. Spend some money on like a little table. Get a couple shelves to put your stuff up. You know, maybe get you some lights back there. We do hanging Christmas lights. They're cheap now. You can get that shit cheap on Amazon. Get you a little radio or a small TV or whatever it is that you like to listen to or watch for fun. And most importantly, you know, get something to cook on out there. Get you I got a little flat top grill and a charcoal grill. Personally, I have both. The flat top, as y'all know, or long-time watchers of the show know that's pretty recent. So you see we're coming up on 290 there down in the bottom screen. That's going to be 290. And, you know, might as well hop on there. You can see for yourself what the traffic looks like on 290 at, I don't know, fucking 5:15 or whatever time it is right now. It's going to suck. But, hey, I'll torture myself a little bit just for y'all's general benefit and edification. How about that? That's the kind of friend I am. So, you know, this is a good habit for you to be in, though. You come home, you know, take your boots off, relax for a minute, kiss your wife, hug your kids, or your dog, or whatever, you know, or your silicone doll, or whatever the fuck you got going on, man. You know, no judgments, it's fine. And then, goddamn, look at all these fucking cars. Still not LA. It's still not LA. No matter how many people, every single person used could be driving right now, and it still wouldn't be as bad as fucking Los Angeles. Not even kidding either. I'm not even trying to talk shit. I'm just saying. So, you know, get home, relax a little bit, get you a beer, and then cook some food. And just live, breathe, enjoy the outside, listen to the ball game. You know, and as you're drinking beer, man, how many can we hurry the fuck up? Jesus Christ! You know what? I'm not driving on the fucking highway. This is bullshit. Yeah, Lee, that must have been 400 fucking people at that light just now. Oh, not bitching. It's not LA. Not bitching. It's not LA. All right, so Yeah. Alright, fuck it. Let's check this out. Alright, so we're going to merge onto the highway. We will be heading west onto 90 at, I don't know, 5:20-ish, whatever. Alright, so it's just a little piece of advice, man. I think you'll like it. I think it'll make you happy. It makes me happy. You know, get some vegetables growing. You know, get some onions or something. Some cilantro, some thyme, whatever you want to call it. Mostly peppers. That's what I grow. Peppers. Because I eat a lot of Mexican food. And the Mexican food is awesome with peppers. You gotta have that heat in there if you want to really get the flavor. The flavor. You know, so that'll give you an excuse. Because maybe you got an office job, you know? We don't all work standing on our feet doing shit. So maybe you got an office job, and maybe you don't get a lot of exercise. You don't get to be outside very much. So this is going to be good for you. Good for your complexion. Good for your spiritual health. You know, good for your fucking relationship with God. I mean, all that shit, man. I'm telling you. Tend to your garden. Get some exercise. Get to feel at least a little bit of sun on your back. I don't know, man. Stand up and cook. I don't know. There's a bunch of good reasons. All right, so that was it. It's just, you know, it's just my thing right there. I really enjoy that. I think you enjoy it too. At least give it a chance. You know what I mean? All right, so moving on. We're going to talk about California, but first let's do some comments and questions. All right, comments and questions. Woo! And remember, if people have questions about Texas, that's kind of what we're here to address. So make sure if you are just seeing this, maybe this is your first time watching this program, ask questions. It's okay. I don't always know the answers, but if I know, I'll tell you. Or at least I'll tell you what my dumb ass thinks. And I know there's a lot of people that don't like my opinions very much. Why you always being nice to them liberals? Come on, man. Because we're all God's fucking children. Don't forget that. Yeah, I mean, you obviously have. Anyway, I'm not getting on to that right now. So, Ben Zinke from 1 hour ago says, I am not a liberal. It's in capital, which is part of why I moved to South Texas. My whole family's here. We had a lot to do, which had a lot to do with it. But I am not into the asshole liberals I had to live around in Oregon. Alright. So, thank you very much, Ben. I think he was probably responding to somebody else, maybe? Or maybe he was responding to me. I don't know. I think a lot of people that move here... Alright. We're going to keep going. Ben's says, hey everyone, on the Moving to Texas video, could somebody familiar with all of the major cities in Texas list for me what they are well known and good for? Well, Dallas ain't good for shit, I can tell you that right off the bat. Oh, Dallas burn. Sorry, Dallas. Sorry, Sid. And soon to be Tyler. Just giving you a little shit, man. Y'all know I love you. Could someone... All the major... Alright, well, that's fine. Houston is good if you want to work. Dallas is good if you want to... watch the Cowboys. I don't know, man. They're all pretty fucking awesome, dude. I'm sorry. Just there's good jobs in all of them. There's good people in all of them. There's good food. There's good music. There's good, you know, I don't know, man. They're all different, but you know, Houston's got the ship channel and the hospital complex and all the you know, all the headquarters for all the oil and gas people and all kinds of stuff like this. You know, I think Houston probably boasts either the largest economy in the state or the second largest. Well, no, it's probably the largest, with Dallas being a close run-up. Okay, I'm exiting here. Not too bad right there, actually. I went faster than I thought I was gonna. Exiting right here on the Telge Road exit of 290. As you can see, they're doing a lot of work. Maybe another year or two, this will all be done, and it'll be nice and wide and pleasant. Until then, it's gonna blow. San Antonio's got great weather. You know, beautiful weather, good climate, a lot of hills, a lot of beautiful sections of the state near there. You know, San Antonio's a good city, kind of centrally located. Austin's fine if you got business with the government, or you're doing like a high-tech thing or something like that. A lot of high-tech jobs in Austin. Dallas has the largest airport in Texas. I think maybe the largest airport in the continental United States. You know, and there's other good stuff I'm sure about Dallas. Each city has its own kind of thing to offer. I think it really would be based on what you want, like the weather and stuff and aesthetics. You know. All right. Thank you very much, Benz. I think I'm just gonna skip all of the people on the liberal folks. There's a lot. So yeah, let's just move on through all those. All right, Marilyn Melendez Gamble. My husband and I did a lot of traveling, and I have to say I loved Austin, Texas. As I was traveling through the state, I ran into a lot of very friendly people there. I would definitely go back to visit again. All right, thank you very much, Marilyn. Appreciate you commenting. Cade from 2 days ago commented. Good to hear from you again, Cade. You never know who is watching your videos. Someone famous might be watching your videos and chooses not to use his first and last name to hide his identity. Or hers. That's right, 21st century. Alright, but wanted to leave a comment. When some people go online, they just want to feel like a normal person for once and escape the prison that is their day-to-day life. I'm not saying that is the case with the man you mentioned, but there is a reason some people prefer to remain anonymous, which might not be for the same reason that you think they're wishing to remain anonymous. All right, well, very, very good. Good point there, Kate. Absolutely right. Oh, he was commenting on the diversity in Houston. Yeah, I think, what was that guy's name? He was being a real asshole, though, Kate. You didn't see the other comments he left, and he left, like, shitty little snide comments on, like, 20 or 30 videos, dude. Seriously, like, it was a bunch of little, on a whole bunch of videos. So, maybe I'm wrong, and he was, you know, and he's got a right to express his opinion, and far be it from me to devalue that opinion, but, man, I don't know. I think the guy was just being an ass. But, thank you very much, Kate, for commenting, dude. It is appreciated. All right, moving on to Mike F. David, when are you going to tell us about your adventures in Kooky, California? What's up, Mike, by the way? You're not saying much about it considering you were there for quite a while. One of the hottest topics out of California nowadays is the homeless crisis. Did you see a lot of homeless people while you were there? And how's the homeless problem in Houston in comparison? All right. Well, on that note, Mike, let's stop and talk a little bit about California. I did see homeless people in Los Angeles. There were several sections of the city to the northwest near Dodger Stadium, which me and Dad went to go throw eggs at. I mean, sorry. But, no, I didn't throw any eggs. Somebody threw eggs, though. It wasn't me. Alright. We were talking shit. So, there were homeless people there. There are homeless people in Houston, too. Obviously, it's not nearly the same as in Los Angeles. You know, all the poorer sections of the city that I drove through had homeless people. The biggest collection I saw was over there by Dodger Stadium, though. You know, I saw a few panhandlers in California, panhandlers and stuff, but mostly they were concentrated near that one area of the city And, you know, sometimes it's hard to tell, like, who's homeless. Especially in California. It's real hard to tell. You know, I don't want to make any judgments, right? Like, who the fuck is this guy? You know? Like, there are a lot of interesting individuals walking around the streets of Los Angeles. And far be it from me, you know, like, in Long Beach, one time me and Dad drove to see the harbor down there, which is stunning in its size and capability. Man, I mean, I've never seen anything like that. It was huge. Huge! I mean, it was bigger than anything I've ever seen. It was the largest port I've ever seen in my whole life. I mean, it was massive. It can be seen for like 100 miles, you know? Like, it's huge. So we were driving past that on our way back towards Irvine, which is south of there. It's a long ride down the number one coast highway, Highway 1, that kind of goes up and down the California coast, all 800 miles of it, or whatever it is. And there was some, you know, it was kind of good because that was the first, like, we'd seen, like, just normal people fucking living in California. A lot of people probably live and work at the port. They had neighborhoods around it, you know, it's nice neighborhoods, like, you know, kind of suburban, middle class, like my neighborhood, you know. But when we got on the other side of the port, we went through kind of like a downtown thing right after the port, and it was pretty run down. I mean, and it went on for a long time. That was the weird thing about it. It wasn't like it was 3 blocks or 4 blocks of, you know, kind of shitty area. It was like, I don't know, it went on for like 30 minutes or something. Like it just kept going and going. It didn't stop. Like, holy shit. You know, it was like 47 blocks or something of just the same shit all the way down. You're like, wow. All right. And that made me, you know, that made me think of like fucking 43rd Street and fucking Antoine or something like that, you know. All right. So, don't get mad at me if you live on 43rd and Antoine. I used to live on Antoine and Pinemont. Don't fucking tell me that's unfair criticism, because that's bullshit, dude. I lived over there. I grew up over there. Don't fucking... Yeah. All right. Thank you. Anyway. Like the people, the Spring Branch people that are mad at me. Which, I am going to do another Spring Branch video with some folks soon. All right. So... I don't know. Again, California's geographically lovely. It's beautiful. It looks great. It really does. I'm glad that my little niece is going to be able to live in a place where she can go mountain biking and skiing on the same day as surfing. You know, comfortably. That's fine. I think that's great. You know, and my wife's husband and my sister and her husband are doing pretty well. They're hard workers. They get, you know, they got their thinking caps on, and they're doing all right. They live in a nice neighborhood, you know. So I'm glad. My biggest impression of California, which I think I've already mentioned, was that it was just like a giant HOA. That's really what I felt like. And as you guys know, for me personally and a lot of other people, we fucking hate HOAs. You know what I mean? It's nice that the neighborhood looks nice, and I understand it's good for the home values, and you don't want people fucking, you know, you don't want some fucking trashy motherfuckers living right next to you, and shit. Whatever, like, I get it. But at the same time, dude, like, if it was up to me, the deer would have to trim my grass for me, because I wouldn't cut that fucking bullshit. I wouldn't have shit out in the fucking front lawn. You know, when it's up to me, I'll be living on acres where I can blow shit up and not upset anybody. I want to be able to stand out of my back porch or my front porch and throw a baseball as far as I can, which is pretty fucking far, by the way, because I played baseball, and I'm telling you, I don't want to hit shit but my property still. That's what I want. So, this is why people are afraid of people from California moving here. because we don't want it to turn into an HOA. That's the thing. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, you could tell if you wanted to build something in California, it would have to look a certain way, it would have to be a certain way, it would have to conform to all these different standards, you would have to go through all this fucking stuff, you know, and then you could only hire so many people, and you have to pay them so much, and you have to provide this and that, and you have to do all these things, you know, and I imagine that's very much California right there, because that's what the whole fucking state looked like. It looked like one big nightmare of paperwork from one end of the state to the other. And again, beautiful, all right? Looked great. It looked great, all right? It was very, very pretty. Not talking shit about how it looked. It was stunning, really. I mean, just the best beaches I've ever seen in my life. Beautiful mountains. Everything was very nice. But I think everything was very nice because you have so many fucking people telling you how everything has to be. And we just don't like that shit here in Texas. And we don't want fucking people telling us how to be. We don't want anybody telling us how to mow our fucking yard, or what kind of guns we get to have or not have, or where we can shop, or what we can wear, or what we can drink, or what we need to listen to, or what we can burn in our front porch. None of that shit. Motherfuckers don't like it. We don't. Alright? So, Texas can never be California, because, you know, we'll kick you the fuck out. It's just, you know, so, that was my biggest impression of California. Alright, so I'm actually pretty close to my house right here at Luetta and Huffmeister, but I'm going to go left instead of right. Right is towards my neighborhood. I'm going to go left, and we'll just cruise around some more. It's going to be a long episode. What time is it? On.
For killing himself.
What time is it? Shit. I can't see the... I'm getting a goddamn wreck.
Some troubling description.
Fucking cocksucking, no good motherfucker. Just... I want to see the goddamn... Fuck, thank you. Sorry. Language. Why is that on? What? Why are you still on? Oh. Fuck. The dimmer switch was turned all the way down. Oh my god. I'm such a fucking idiot. Holy crap. Alright. Sorry. So. Oh man. This should be a whole fucking video all by itself. Fucking California thing. You know, so that was my biggest impression of it. It was just, you know, like, I don't know, man. Just, I think that may be a seemingly fine but very real distinction. You know, like, I live in a neighborhood, look, because I want my kids to go to Sci-Fair, have a good education, you know. I want to live close enough, and honestly, just when we moved to this house, we didn't have enough money to get the kind of property I want. And I probably won't have that kind of money for another, 10 or 15 years. But as soon as I can, I'm the fuck out of here. Because, it's shit like, oh, you can't move your fence forward. I want my fence up past my garage door, the side garage door, so I can put my trash cans right there. Alright? Right now I gotta drag them all the fucking way beyond that. It's just a pain in the ass. But I can't do it. I gotta get somebody's fucking permission to build a goddamn fence on my own fucking property. You know what I mean? I'm fucking paying for it. How are you gonna tell me I can't build a fucking fence? You know what I mean? So it's shit like that will drive a fucking Texan out of his goddamn fucking mind. Like, ready to fucking beat the snot out of somebody. Especially some whiny, bureaucratic, thin-necked fucking piece of shit punk. I'm trying real hard not to use the word sucker anymore. I hope I'm doing alright. If I said it by accident, I'm sorry. Alright, now, so, this is the kind of thing. And this, again, that's what people are really afraid of. That's what people are really afraid of. All right. That's probably enough for today, Mike. Only because, yeah, I'll do a whole video on it. I'll do a whole video on the California trip because I had a lot of fun. You know what I mean? I don't want to make it sound like I didn't have fun because it was a great time. I really enjoyed myself. Me and Dad must have seen every state park in Southern California. Got to spend a lot of time with my sister and her cool husband and their new baby. And ate a lot of good food. Bars were fun. You know, everything was really expensive, yeah, but the food was really great. And it had a nice vibe. I had fun at the beach. I mean, it was not bad. All right, thank you very much, Mike. Let's move on now. And I will do a whole video tomorrow, maybe, on the California trip. All right. What was that? Mike F. Oh, yeah, I skipped all those because, yeah. We're heading north on Spring Cypress right now. I'm gonna go up here to, what the fucking name of this road is here, and I'm gonna make a right in a minute. Alright, somebody's building retention ponds. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright. Alright, there you go. Thank you very much, Mike. I do appreciate it, man. Moving on to Jermaine Sam. You're fun. I like people like you. Thank you, Jermaine. I like you too, man. Appreciate your comment. First time commenter, Jermaine there. Did we talk about Jermaine on Thursday? Alright, I don't think so. B-Mac Mastermind. Oh, shit! I like that. B-Mac Mastermind. Nicely done, sir. Well done. That's a good name. Oh, I'm not going to make it right. Wait, is this one? Yeah, no, it's up here. Wait, where'd the burger place go? Did I already pass it? Oh, fuck, I might have drove right by it, huh? That ain't it up there. God damn it. Well, this is Cypress. As you can see in the bottom here, this is my area. You can see why I like it. Because it's mostly not neighborhoods. Alright. Mastermind says, "Hi, brother. This is B-Mac. I got my molar..." Oh, it's on the truth about smoking. Oh, nope, there it is. Country Corner. That's right. They do have burgers. I think it's mostly a bar. Grant Road, that's what I was thinking about. Fuck me running. The place is pretty good. Alright. Anyway, thank you very much, B-Mac. I'm not gonna answer that on here. Could be possible to smoke now. Don't smoke, dude. Wait for it to heal. Alright. Sid! What's up, dude? I responded to your email, by the way. Sid says, "Houston is so much better." Got my morning laugh. Whoever said South Oak Cliff, that's a scary place. Love Dallas, and yes, oh, well, now, see, I fucking forgot how I fucking said it last time. Vadlamani. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad it's correct. Shit. Vadlamani? Is it okay, is it the va, a, or a? Or a, maybe. I don't know. Alright. Thank you very much for commenting, Sid. Sorry, I just had to sit there and butcher your name for 30 straight fucking seconds. He also says, "Hey, David, when you're going to come to Dallas, love to meet up with you if you do come up to DFW. Well, it's going to be a cold day in hell." All right. Shit on Dallas all day. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I don't really have much business in Dallas. But I'll tell you what, if I ever plan to head out there, I will give you a shout. I did want to meet up with another subscriber in California, but it just wasn't possible for reasons. All right, moving on to Gone Rogue Fusion Company. Wow. All right, on the Texas Daily. What's up, Gone Rogue Fusion Company? First time commenter. I lived in California for 10 years before moving to Oregon. It is a crazy, expensive, and I imagine it's even worse now. It is a beautiful state, and the weather is about as close to perfect as you can get. That's true. What do you do in a tornado, LOL? You haven't talked much about them. Well, you kind of, what you do is you sort of, you tuck your head, right, down in between your legs, and then you go ahead and kiss your fucking ass goodbye. I never been in a tornado. I don't really know. I imagine you get the fuck out of there. Honestly, like, that's my best answer. I really don't know, because I've never been in one. Those are more towards the north of the state. We get hurricanes down here, and the tornadoes are up north towards Dallas. Another reason to not like Dallas, just right there. Lubbock, Amarillo, shit like that. They get tornadoes. We get the hurricanes down here and the floods. So, you know, pick the one you like, right? All right, we're gonna do a little turnaround here thing, because I gotta get the fuck home. Got to get home. All right. Yeah, man. I've been close to hurricanes. Like, one time I saw that storm chaser fucking Batmobile looking car. You know what I'm talking about? Scared the shit out of me, man. I thought I was gonna die that night. Where was I? Amarillo. So, yeah. Well, actually, I was in Amarillo. I was between Wichita Falls and Amarillo, somewhere along the Oklahoma-Texas border. But I did think I was gonna die. The sky was green. It was fucking green. It was boiling. It was close. You know, like I could have thrown a rock and hit the clouds. I mean, they were right there. And just wind buffeting back and forth. What street is this? I don't know if that goes somewhere. You want to find out? Let's find out. Fuck it. I hope it goes somewhere. Probably goes somewhere, right? All right. Thank you very much, Gone Rogue Fusion Company. All right, moving on to Joshua Kirschenbaum. Oh, fucking nailed it. See if you can go full screen again to see what's going on in Houston. LOL, greetings from upstate New York. Absolutely, Joshua. I did see this comment, and that is exactly why I am recording from the front cam today, as you can see. Beautiful Texas, because, I mean, who the fuck wants to stare at California? I get you. I don't blame you. Thank you very much, Mr. Kirschenbaum. I appreciate the comment, sir. First-time commenter. Welcome to the show, sir. Shikari, whoa, fuck. Shikari Neville. Love everything you said. This video was amazing. Thank you very much, sir. That was on the truth about smoking and dry sucking video. Also true. It was also the truth. Okay, I think, motherfucker. Let's see. Is it dead end? It didn't say it was dead end. You son of a bitch. Well, it shows the fuck what I know, right? Nothing. Oh! I know this. I know this fucking park. Yeah, dude. Hey, man. This shit's on the flip side of my fucking neighborhood, dude. So, like, if I leave my house and go across the bayou and walk north, I end up here, man. I fucking hunt back. I mean, you know, I come back here to enjoy pleasant evening strolls occasionally. There's this little, oh man, I can almost get to my fucking house from here. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, at least now I know how to get here. I never been in the truck. This is a cool little spot. They do like camping and shit right there. And you can just kind of hang out and fuck around. We'll just do a little roll through just so y'all can see it. This is what I like about Texas, man. These parks everywhere. And they mowed recently too. Oh, that's good. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I think they redid the fence around the cemetery too. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little park. Somebody set some wood aside. It's like, my boys like it too. It's a nice little park, but I think they do a lot of Boy Scout shit over here, like little camping trips. And over there's some picnic benches and shit. Oh, right on. That was cool. What's the name of it again? Alright, hold on. Here's the sign in. Frisch. Fritchy? Frisky? Woo! Alright. Well, I'm not going to make it back to my house by 6 o'clock. Fuck me. I'm starting my running again today. I haven't been running for most of the winter because it's cold and wet and shit, and I don't like fucking being outside in the fucking cold. Y'all didn't see that. Fuck it. I'll find it later. Yeah, I've been trying to. I just trade one gross habit for another one. I went from smoking to the vapor, trying to quit the vapor so I could start the snus, you know, which is also has its own grossness. I'm starting to get used to that. It's all right. I was never a big fan of like dip and stuff, just because most of the spitting. But with the snus, it's not so much that you need to spit. So that's why I've been doing that. All right. Well, let's go left because I think that'll get me home by 6. But yeah, I'm supposed to start running, and of course all the neighborhood, the people on the street are waiting for me because we all exercise. We all exercise together, or most of us. You know, like I'm out there every day, but everybody else is like kind of on and off. But that's okay. Yeah, man. All right, well. So we talked about barbecuing on the back porch, which I highly recommend. Man, this liberal folks video is getting a lot of people just very angry, you know? I don't think it's liberal folks that are moving there. It's the conservatives that can't stand the politics from their state. Democrats are not democratic. It's the Democrat Party. By the way, I'm a conservative that moved from New York. There's at least a dozen like me there. That's kind of funny. The cities of Texas are much more liberal than the rural areas. In my liberal state of Missouri, no, MA? What's MA? Montana? Montana's not liberal. Missouri, Maryland. Maryland? Might be Maryland. It's the same way. Yes, we have high taxes, but we also have very high standard of living, great schools, healthcare, good jobs, great pro sports, and it's very safe. People in big cities tend to be better educated than rural areas. Many rural areas of MA live very poor. Kitsman, I'm just going to go straight. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I might as well just go back down to Springside for this. Live very poor as the factories that were once there are long gone. First to the south, then to China. My wife's family is from Dallas, and then and then it stops. I was from Scott Gilbson, Lou G, and M. Pacell. Nick Taylor says, no! Stay in lefty land. We have enough BS to deal with here without more leftist commies coming in, making it harder than it already is. Fix lefty land. Don't come here and F up Texas. If you're going to bring the leftist nonsense that turned places like Mexifornia into a shithole, stay home. So, like these, very enthusiastic. These liberal fruit bags have destroyed Austin, Texas in 2006. It's a hellhole. It is the only place I've ever had 3 guys try to mug me in an alley downtown. They will turn Texas into a hellhole, and the oil industry is collapsing, so this will not save these fruit bowls left-wing voting social cancer. Any Cali lib scum reading this, stay in the California cesspool that you created. Stay the fuck out of Texas, Arizona, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. You are not welcome there. So, lots of very fervent comments. Yeah. All right. So you can read for yourself if you like. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. I think we covered all the ground that we're going to cover today. I hope everybody had a great time. I hope you enjoyed the show. Welcome back. By the way, today is Monday. The, like, 11th or something? 10? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's not real. We made that shit up anyway, right? All right, guys. Well, my name is David Taylor. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and share. And as always, y'all have a good one.